Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we are diving into the Mochi Phone. You've maybe seen it online. It's got this really appealing pitch, minimal distractions, maximum presence.
Right, that whole digital detox vibe.
Yeah,
Simple, nostalgic.
exactly. But, well, some sources we looked at, like a Scam Finder review, are raising some serious questions. Okay, let's unpack this. Is this Mochi Phone legit? Or is it just, another clever online gimmick?
That's really the core question, isn't it? Our mission here was to look closely at the evidence, see why people are feeling hesitant, and pinpoint those clear red flags.
Okay, so let's start with the visuals, because that's often the first impression.
Yeah.
The review pointed out that a lot of the product photos on the Mochi website look kind of, well, copied from the internet.
Copied, yeah. That's a big one right off the bat.
It makes you wonder if they're even showing the actual phone they're selling. That feels pretty fundamental, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And it sort of flows right into their marketing approach.
Yeah.
It's interesting how fast they ramp up the pressure. You land on the site and bam, there's this massive 40% discount.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And right next to it, a ticking countdown timer. You know the kind.
The classic urgency tactic.
Totally. It's a common trick, really.
Yeah.
Designed to make you rush, maybe not think too hard, not look too closely at those slightly dodgy product photos. It's about inducing that little bit of panic.
Right, pushing you past the doubts and towards the buy now button, and then you get to the specs. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, especially for a supposedly minimalist phone. They claim it runs Android 8.1, okay? Single SIM 3G, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, and 8-megapixel rear camera.
Pretty standard smartphone stuff so far.
But then also GPS, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, and even a gyro sensor in a distraction-free phone.
And that's the tension, right? If the whole point is simplicity, maximum presence,
Yeah.
why pack it with features you'd expect in, well, a regular smartphone? It seems excessive.
Exactly. Why not just say it makes calls, it sends texts, it feels like they're overcompensating or something?
And here's the kicker. Despite listing all these fairly detailed specs,
Yeah.
it's incredibly hard to actually verify any of them. The sources we looked at found basically no real proof.
No proof. Like what?
Well, crucially, there are no hands-on videos. Nobody actually showing the phone working, booting up Android 8.1, using that camera or the GPS. Nothing.
So it's just their word for it on the website.
Pretty much. You get the detailed list, but you don't get to see the actual product performing.
Okay, so let's say you buy it based on faith and something's wrong. What about support?
Good question. If you dig into the support page, well, there's not much digging to do. There's just one email address listed. That's it.
Just one email. Seriously.
Yep. Think about what's missing. No phone number for urgent issues, no live chat option, not even a physical address anywhere on the site.
Wow. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, does it? It almost feels like they don't want you to contact them easily after they've got your money.
It certainly suggests that, yeah. And that connects directly to the next point, the lack of any independent validation.
You mean like customer reviews?
Exactly. This phone is supposedly tapping into this nostalgia trend, getting buzz online. Or so the marketing implies. But when you actually search for reviews on places like Trustpilot, or even just discussions on forums like Reddit,
Let me guess. Nothing.
basically nothing. Silence. Which is really, really strange for any product being sold online these days, especially one claiming some level of popularity.
That is weird. You'd expect someone to be talking about it, good or bad.
Right. That total absence of organic customer feedback, of any real-world chatter, you could argue that's maybe the most concerning red flag of all. Makes you question if anyone's actually buying it.
Okay, so let's quickly summarize this for you listening. What we found looking into the Mochi Phone points to a whole series of issues. You've got these generic, possibly copied images, really aggressive sales tactics,
The unverifiable specs that seem kind of too complex for the phone's stated purpose.
very limited ways to contact support, almost non-existent, really.
And then that total lack of genuine, independent customer reviews or discussion anywhere online.
It's quite a list when you put it all together.
It is. So, based on what the sources indicate, the advice is pretty straightforward. Just wait. Wait for some real proof to surface. Wait for someone, anyone, to post a genuine unboxing video or a hands-on review confirming those specs.
Or even just wait for the company to provide basic, verifiable contact info.
Exactly. Until any of that happens, you should probably view these kinds of offers, the high discount, limited contact, nostalgia angle, with a healthy dose of skepticism.
So wrapping up, what does this all really mean for you when you're browsing online? When you encounter a new product, especially one sold only online with a slick marketing pitch, what's the single biggest piece of evidence, or maybe the lack of evidence, that instantly makes you pause and think twice? Is it the pushy sales stuff, or is it just the silence, that feeling that nobody else is actually using it? Something to think about.